हेलो नमस्कार अनि स्वागत छ यहाँहरू सबैजनालाई सिक्किम क्रोनिकलमा। पश्चिम सिक्किमको पेलिङमा आज मुख्यमन्त्रीकी धर्मपत्नी शारदा तामाङले मोडल आइसिडिएस कम किन्डरगार्टन सेन्टरको उद्घाटन गर्नुभएको छ। यो जुन मोडल आइसिडिएस सेन्टर छ यो स्टेट अफ आर्ट सेन्टर छ र तपाईहरुलाई म जानकारी दिन चाहन्छु कि किन आइसिडिएस सेन्टर यो स्थापित गरियो अनि नानीहरूलाई एन्करेज अथवा नानीको पेरेन्ट्सहरूलाई एन्करेज गर्नका निम्ति जुन अब्जेक्टिभ राखेको छ अनि जुन प्रकारले एनरोलमेन्ट एउटा विषय बनिरहेको छ, द ड्विन्लिङ एनरोलमेन्ट डिक्रिजिङ एनरोलमेन्ट इन आइसिडिएस, यो पनि एउटा चर्चाको विषय बनेको छ। मसँग अहिले वेस्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर हुनुहुन्छ मिस्टर कर्मा आर बम्पो अनि मसँग म्याडम नर्मित लेप्चा हुनुहुन्छ, सी इज द एडिसनल डाइरेक्टर अफ आइसिडिएस सोशल वेलफेयर डिपार्टमेन्ट। फर्स्ट एन्ड फरमोस्ट लेट मी स्टार्ट विथ सर, आज जुन यो स्टेट अफ आर्ट किन्डरगार्टन कम आइसिडिएस सेन्टर इनोग्रेट भयो, why did you felt it was necessary?
So first of all, I would like to say that we are seeing only about 1800 births per year in the district, and due to the low birth rate, if you compare the growth rate, it is somewhere around 1.4-1.5%. So this is slightly alarming because the birth rate is now very slow, very low. And due to the low birth rate, a lot of services are now getting affected, especially the ICDS services, because we are now finding very few children who are going to ICDS. So many centers we just find 1 or 2 children, and in maximum children that we have found is just 20 in some ICDS. So we feel that probably if we don't do any corrective action in this, then in future maybe the population will age very fast and there will be no population from within the state to replace it, and maybe it will encourage maybe some migration from outside rather than the internal population. So internal population is slowly going down. So that is alarming thing, and one way I think now we need to slightly do is we need to improve the nutrition services, delivery of nutrition services, as well as delivery of education. So probably if we can elevate some or give incentive to the parents, that we can also in a government setup we can provide the best of education, we can provide the best of nutrition, then maybe I think they'll be encouraged to have more kids or something like that. But if you don't run a campaign, especially in the society against this, we will not be able to we will not be able to improve the population growth rate, and this is this is not a good sign because it shows that our population is really declining.
सो एउटा सिरियस कन्सर्न छ अनि रिसेन्टली क्याबिनेटमा पनि यो कुरो उठेको थियो है, अनि सरकार पनि अलिकति कन्सर्न छ यो विषयलाई लिएर। टोटल फर्टिलिटी रेट जुन हाम्रो सिक्किमको छ है, कम्प्यारेटिभली टु नेसनल एभरेजै भनौँ न अलिक कम्ती नै छ। म्याम अलिकति वुड यु लाइक टु हाइलाइट द स्ट्याटिस्टिक्स एज अफ कति छ हाम्रोमा यहाँनिर अनि नेसनलमा कति छ है, अनि आइसिडिएसमा जुन एनरोलमेन्ट छ यो किन चाहिँ डिक्रिज हुँदैछ?
ओके, फर्स्ट अफ अल अहिले डिसी साहबले जुन चाहिँ कुरा भन्नुभयो एकदमै सत्य अनि ठिक कुरा गर्नुभयो। आइसिडिएसमा चाहिँ के हुँदैछ भने इफ यु सी हामीले लास्ट 5 इयर्सको डेटा हेऱ्यौँ भने आइसिडिएसमा हाम्रो 11,000 हामीले कभर गर्दै थियौँ भने अहिले हामीले मैले 3 to 6 को जो चाहिँ आइसिडिएस एटेन्ड गर्दैछ त्यसको कुरा गर्दैछु। अहिले चाहिँ हाम्रोमा चाहिँ 8,500 जति मात्रै नानीहरू चाहिँ हाम्रो 5 वर्षभित्रमा है, अनि त्यो चाहिँ हामीले देखिरहेको छौँ। द्याट ओन्ली सोज द्याट के अरे हाम्रो चाहिँ नानीहरूको चाहिँ जुन चाहिँ पपुलेसन छ त्यो चाहिँ डिक्लाइन हुँदैछ भनेर। अब हेल्थलाई सेक्टरलाई सोध्नुहुन्छ भने अब जुन चाहिँ तपाईँले टिएफआर भन्नुभयो, टिएफआर तपाईँले हुनु त हेल्थले बेटर देन हामीले आइसिडिएसले भन्दा राम्ररी तपाईँलाई एक्सप्लेन गर्नु सक्छ होला, तर टिएफआर हेर्दा नै टोटल फर्टिलिटी रेट हेर्दा नै अहिले भर्खरै एनएफएचएसले पनि 5ले पनि दिँदैछ 1.1 भनेर, विच इज लोएस्ट इन द कन्ट्री भनेर चाहिँ आइरहेको छ होइन। अनि हाम्रो सिक्किममा चाहिँ नानीको बर्थ रेट एज सच नै घटेर गएको छ है। अब यसको कारण त धेरै पनि हुनसक्छ, म्यारेज लेट भएर डिलेट म्यारेज भएर या म्यारेजै नभएर है हाम्रो पपुलेसनमा त्यस्तो भएर हुनसक्छ। तर अब म ठक्कै चाहिँ भन्न सक्दैन यही कारणले चाहिँ हो भनेर। तर अब यसमा स्टडी चाहिन्छ भनेर क्याबिनेटले पनि अहिलेको सरकारले पनि एकदमै चिन्तित भएर, किनभने यो चाहिँ धेरै अघिदेखि देखिआएको तर अब एज अ स्टडी भएको छैन होइन। त्यस कारणले गर्दाखेरि क्याबिनेटले पनि एउटा स्टडी गर्नु भनेर भनेको छ। अनि यसै विषयमा हिजो मात्र हाम्रो सेक्रेटरी साहबले एडुकेसनको सेक्रेटरी र यता हेल्थको डाइरेक्टरसँग प्रिन्सिपल डाइरेक्टरसँग हिजो एउटा मिटिङ गरियो, जसमा चाहिँ कस्तो टुललाई चाहिँ एप्लाई गरेर चाहिँ यो एउटा स्टडी गर्ने, यो फिनोमिननलाई चाहिँ जुन चाहिँ डिक्लाइनिङ उयो छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ किन चाहिँ हो भनेर चाहिँ निकाल्ने भनेर। हुन त त्यो क्याबिनेटमा चाहिँ लेखिएको छ यो चाहिँ आइसिडिएसको सर्भिसेसमा चाहिँ आमा र नानीहरूको सङ्ख्या चाहिँ किन घट्दैछ भनेर चाहिँ एउटा स्टडी गर्नु भनेर। तर एज सच इट इज नट ओन्ली आइसिडिएस, इभन स्कुलमा पनि नानीहरू कम्ती छ। त्यस कारणले गर्दा एडुकेसन र हेल्थले पनि भन्नुभयो नट ओन्ली आइसिडिएसमा तर एज सच सिक्किममा नै किन कम्ती छ भनेर एउटा स्टडी गर्ने हिजो प्रिलिमिनरी एउटा मिटिङ भएको छ। हामी यसलाई अब एउटा कमिटी खोलेर गर्नेवाला छौँ।
सो स्टडीले के भन्छ, मतलब हाउ मेनी आइसिडिएस वी हेभ इन सिक्किम, अनि बेसिकली कुन डिस्ट्रिक्टमा चाहिँ अलिकति जुन एनरोलमेन्ट कम्ती देखिँदैछ?
हाम्रोमा चाहिँ 1308वटा हाम्रोमा आइसिडिएस हामीले रन गरिरहेका छौँ। त्यसमा चाहिँ हामीले हेर्नुभयो भने हाम्रो रुरल एरियाजमा चाहिँ अन एन एभरेज 5 जना नानी मात्रै छ सेन्टरमा है। अनि हाम्रो अर्बन एरियामा चाहिँ 11 जना। अहिले त त्यो पनि कम्ती भएर 9 जना भएको छ अन एन एभरेज। त्यति नानीहरूले चाहिँ एटेन्ड गर्दैछ भनेर छ है। अनि सबैमा हेर्दै गयो भने सबैमा नै कम्ती छ, अलिअलि कम्ती। इट्स नट वेस्टमा मात्रै कम्ती छ या साउथमा मात्रै कम्ती छ, सबै डिस्ट्रिक्टमा नै नानीहरू अलिअलि कम्ती हुँदै आइरहेको चाहिँ हामीले आइसिडिएसमा फिल गरेका छौँ। अनि त्यही हाम्रो डाटाले पनि बताउँदैछ।
सो लाइक डिक्लाइन इन जुन आइसिडिएस एनरोलमेन्टलाई मात्रै हामी त्यो प्यारामिटर लिनु सक्छ कि लाइक यु नो द टिएफआर हाम्रो डिक्रिज हुँदैछ भनेर? सो वाट कुड बी द डिक्लाइनिङ लाइक यु नो रिपरकसन अफ टिएफआर एज हाउ यु सी?
So we find that since ICDS is at the like the first service, so when a child is born 0 to 6 is mainly catered to by ICDS. So there only we are seeing a decline. Then later we are seeing a decline in even the enrollment in schools, right. Even government schools and private schools. The enrollment has really gone down. So this is now I think maybe after 5-6 years it will be more pronounced, especially in the schools, but it's slowly happening. And we are seeing that a lot of primary schools are also now not feasible. They're having enrollment of less than 10. So less than 10, some primary schools have enrollment of 5-6. So this there are even certain schools where the teachers are more than the students. So this again shows that slowly by slowly it is catching up. And what we find is that in the long term then again we will be having more an aged population, and the youths will be slowly replaced because the replacement is not there. True. So this will have long term repercussions in the sense that maybe the youth to run the state will be in very less numbers, and they will have to take care of a large population which is already aged. So maybe small children like who are children right now, later when they age, so when the parents age, maybe the burden will be very high on them because now they have to look after their parents also, and the working population will be very low. And in this we also find that there will be some sort of this will lead to a lot of people coming from outside, because maybe the internal people, they are not enough to provide so many services. Like if you look at the economy which is booming, so you'll have hotels. So for hotels also you'll have to bring people from outside because internal people are anyway they are declining. Right. So agriculture again you'll see there's a lot of effects on agriculture because a lot of lands are now barren because there's nobody to cultivate. So even the erstwhile people who are cultivating, they have all grown old. So you can see like the people who are actually cultivating right now, who are actual farmers, the age is right more than 40-50. So 50 is a ballpark figure where we see the dairy farmers also. We never see young dairy farmers, we see very old. So after some time, I think they will also age, and who is going to replace them? Because internally, people they don't find the dairy agriculture lucrative, so they are always trying for government jobs. So there's nobody to replace the agriculture sector also.
Exactly.
So this is again creating a problem where all the lands go barren because there's nobody, no person to cultivate that. And then in future maybe maybe this will again sort of create labor issues, in the sense that we don't have labor for agriculture. Construction, if you look at it, construction workers are all from outside, because anyway the population itself is so low that you cannot support this particular activity. Manufacturing, if you look at it, maximum people now are coming from outside to get manufacturing jobs. So in that sector also, anyway, we are not the local population is not taking the benefit or contributing. So in the future it will be more aggravated, because we will not have that kind of population to support the manufacturing sector also. Services sector also, a lot of services sector will have to be outsourced to other people from outside, because internally we will not be able to support that. So these ramifications will be huge actually if you don't improve the population, because anyway many services which are required for the state will have not people from inside, but will have to be dependent on people from outside.
Exactly. So this is what even China faced, like few years back. So as a policy implementer, what is your recommendation? What should be done in the policy level? Closing comment.
So policy level, I think one is the terms and conditions, especially for working women, has to be better, in the sense that I think now is the time for the government to really incentivize working women, in the sense that they take a break and do family planning or some sort of that, because anyway earlier it was just maternity leave was 3, then it was made into 6. We feel that there should be a child care leave of at least 2 years, so that working women, because maximum women in the state are now working, so that favorable terms have to be given to especially the working women, and that terms and conditions should equally apply to the MR, because most of the employees are now in the government sector. So however much we can incentivize the people to do some family planning, to bear more kids, so we should incentivize that particular aspect. And since the burden is because burden is always on the women, especially we have to incentivize that particular aspect, instead of I think most of the rules needs to change. It has to be more favorable for raising a kid, and government should also give more and more incentives for children. Actually, if a children is born, so how you can incentivize them, I think right now I think they're giving say 10,000 something like that. Now that should be slightly increased, so that people are more comfortable in raising kids.
Exactly. Ma'am, अब तपाईहरुले स्टडी सुरु गर्नुहुन्छ, रिसर्च सुरु गर्नुहुन्छ अनि you'll be submitting your report to the government. So as a bureaucrat and as a closely working in the project in this research study, what do you say? What is your recommendation?
एज सच अहिले चाहिँ डिक्लाइनिङ रेट छ भनेर त सबैलाई याद छ, इट इज डिक्लाइनिङ भनेर, तर सिरियसली हेर्नुपर्ने चाहिँ वाइ वी एज्युम थिङ्स द्याट इट इज डिलेड म्यारेज, या म्यारेज नभएर, या केटीको सङ्ख्या कम भएर भनेर त हामीले भन्छौँ, एज्युम गर्छौँ, तर एज सच के हो, देयर मे बी अदर रिजन्स टु इट. सो सिरियसली अहिले मैले हेर्नु पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ गभर्मेन्टले सिरियसली यो स्टडीलाई चाहिँ लिनुपर्ने, या हामीले पनि सिरियसली यो स्टडी गर्नुपर्ने चाहिँ फर्स्ट अफ अल वाइ डिक्लाइनिङ भनेर चाहिँ जब चाल पाएपछि चाहिँ हामीले त्यो पट्टि चाहिँ काम गर्नुपर्ने चाहिँ जस्तो चाहिँ मलाई लाग्दैछ. आई थिङ्क इट इज इन द भेरी अर्ली स्टेज, बट अफकोर्स विल बी डुइङ इट. सो त्यो भइसकेपछि चाहिँ आई थिङ्क विल कम टु सम कन्क्लुजन.
So it needs a very deep research and analysis on this issue. So हामीले आज छोटो प्रकारले हामीले यो कुरोलाई हामीले डिस्कोर्समा ल्यायौँ कि the enrollment in the ICDS center all across Sikkim is decreasing, and which in fact is somehow interrelated with the total fertility rate declinement, right? So यो हामीले डिस्कस गर्यौँ है, अनि हामी फर्दर पनि हामी यस्तै कार्यक्रममा हामी यस विषयलाई लिएर आउनेछौँ, डिस्कोर्स र डिस्कसनमा लिएर आउनेछौँ. Thank you DC sir and thank you ma'am. With my camera person Roman Gurung, this is Nirmal reporting for Sikkim Chronicle.